Sometimes in stoichiometry problems or when making s'mores, you have to figure out what is the limiting reactant in the reaction. What are you limited by to figure out how much product you can make? The example below demonstrates this with our s'mores example. If you have 3,286 graham crackers and 521 marshmallows and an excess of chocolate squares, how many s'mores can be made? We'll need our chemical equation that we've established. We're going to use 5 steps to figure out this problem. You might be able to do it in less with this s'mores example, but these 5 steps can be followed for any stoichiometry problem where you have a limiting reactant. The first step to determining the limiting reactant is to find the mole ratio. The mole ratio of the 2 reactants in question. For us, it's graham crackers and marshmallows. The mole ratio is given to us as the coefficients. So reactant 1 will be our graham cracker. And we need a 2 here because the coefficient here is 2. You need 2 graham crackers for every 1 s'more that you make. The other reactant that we have to worry about is our marshmallows. A 1 here because for every 1 marshmallow you make 1 s'more. So this is the mole ratio that we'll be using. Next step, determine how many of reactant 2 would be needed to react with the given amount for reactant 1. So we're going to use our amount of graham crackers and our mole ratio to figure out how many marshmallows we would need to react with all of those graham crackers. To do this, you start with your given reactant 1. And we're going to use the ratio. In order to figure out how many marshmallows we need the marshmallows on the top of this ratio, and we will cancel out graham crackers by putting it here. So we're just flipping this ratio so that we can eliminate the graham crackers and figure out how many marshmallows we would need. If we're able to react all of these graham crackers, we would need 1,643 marshmallows. Which we don't have. We only have 521 marshmallows. That'll bring us to step 3. That brings us to step 3. Decide what is the limiting reactant. We only have 521 marshmallows. Which is not enough to use up all the graham crackers. That's what makes it the limiting reactant. Now we're on to the step where we'll figure out how many s'mores we can make. Step 4. Write the product to reactant mole ratio from the chemical reaction information. This is where we use the desired product and our limiting reactant. Remember, these coefficients are in the balanced chemical reaction. Now we're finally going to calculate the amount of product we can make using our limiting reactant. So we're given 521 marshmallows. We're going to use our ratio number 4 using our desired product and our limiting reactant. Once more in the numerator, because we want to end up with s'mores. 1 marshmallow here so that we can cancel out our initial units. And as you can see, we're multiplying by 1. There is 1 marshmallow for every 1 s'more. So this is how many s'mores we can make. Not all chemical reactions are like building s'mores, but you can use these 5 steps and it'll always give you the correct answer.